A sandwich with Shaq and Hall of Fame announcer Michael Buffer.
I'm gonna have roast beef. What do you want, Michael?
Let's get ready for pastrami on rye.
Turns out, Michael Buffer talks like that all the time. And it turns out, The General is a quality insurance company that's been saving people money for nearly 60 years.
Spicy Dijon mustard.
For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, make the right call and go with The General.
Some restrictions apply.
Live, go live, go live, go live, go live, go live.
Ujima means collective work responsibility. I'm trying to kick some knowledge, so listen to me. See, we are a community that does help for deeds for all of our sisters and brothers' needs. And many people will be better than one, so let's all unite and get the work done, such as joining hands and working on a master plan, so all the people of the motherland will understand to be more collective and responsible than the white man, cause I refuse to lose my faith and mentality. A strong black woman is what I plan to be, and I think I'm gonna make it, you see, cause all I need is God, Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Cause all I need is God, Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Cause all I need is God. Ujima, our teams are killing each other, you know it's crazy. Some of the things they do doesn't seem to amaze me. I just sit back, relax, and watch and observe. Our people are dying, so we need to emerge. Emerging the fact in the fact that you're black. I'm a Nubian sister, so step the hell back. Knowledge, I'm trying to break it down to you. And everything you do, selling crack, it ain't cool. I come from a genius, so a genius I am. I can create, motivate, and even educate. For the ones who try to make me back into a slip. Check it out, I'm from time, there was a battle day. And if you wanna argue, my act really dumb. You keep the stuff up, and we ain't gonna never overcome. Dr. King didn't die for nothing, I suppose. So let's keep his dream alive, cause that's what he would've chose. And let's come together, so his dream can last forever and ever. In the process of that, we can all be free. And all we need is God, Ujima and me. Ujima and me.
Wow, what appropriate song to start
Ujima and me.
the day of Ujima.
Cause all we need is God, Ujima and me.
And
Ujima
know
and
what
me.
they doing, but you know what? It's time for
Ujima
us
and
to.
me.
Oh, it's time to grab a glass of family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited.
I know some of y'all thought you had 2 minutes. I'm trying to pull the time in. I'm trying to pull the time in. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass
Lift your pitcher of that water.
or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink. 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 Drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Family, it's so good. It's so good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. Now, before I go any farther, Brother Kwame said, where's the sound? Now, I don't know. Can you hear me yet, Brother Kwame? And then I thought about it. Dentista told me yesterday that I might have problems with my with G&J.media today because he was doing some updates. So y'all need to let me know. Is it sound out there? What's going on? I need to know. But anyway, of course you know that this is a Heart of December production. I am Brother Hatim, and I want to give all of the thanks and all of the praise right now to all of those Ujima born, Ujima babies. Give them a round of applause. Let y'all know this is a Heart of December production, where we strive to blow up those old paradigms. Oh man, and we gonna be trying to blow them up. But this morning, I want to introduce y'all to a new friend of mine. It's a new friend I got here. I just all of a sudden just got all interested in crystals once again. I did it in my youth, but you know, they just pretty right now, and I got a little bit of credit. I ain't gonna say money. I got a little bit of credit right now, so I go and get some nice little trinkets, right? Right? Just wanted to introduce you to a new member of our cast over here, you know, because the spiritual animals like stuff like this, like the black crystal. Y'all remember that one, right? Y'all remember the black quartz. I know a lot of y'all ain't got this, right? This that black quartz right there, right? I'm like, wow, I have never seen black quartz. Look at that. Then we got the white quartz. Ebony and ivory live together in perfect perfect harmony. You notice how the black one is a lot bigger? Just saying.
Dad, I'm doing a show on Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry. I I don't want to start no shit, but I just, yes, I do. I like starting shit sometimes. I really do. But anyway, put that up there. I'm gonna throw the white one up there, but I just wanted y'all to know that they was here. You know what I'm saying? Just let y'all know. Anyway, but we are here today to go on and toast the moment, and of course, I need to let y'all know. I need y'all to let y'all know, right? Nobody still, can y'all hear me? Hold on, let's check. I'm going to check it again. I checked it during the music. I'm going to check it again. Can y'all hear me? Today, to go on and toast the moment. And, of course, I need to let y'all know. I need y'all to let y'all know, right? So the sound is working through the site, so I don't know what's going on. So let me make an announcement during the, I guess we're going to call it it ain't even winter time yet, but I guess it's the fall break, Thanksgiving or whatever it is. Gina's going to be hosting what we would call the Black Family Day show. Gina and, possibly Sasha, because Sasha is screaming that she want to do it. But I think I'm going to let them do that morning toast. So they're going to have to get what they're going to talk about together. And I will be here to assist them, just purely in assistance mode, hopefully, unless they punk out. Okay, unless they punk out. You know what I'm saying? Getting them ready for the future. But we're going to do the toast. But of course, y'all know we first are going to talk about I must cultivate the ability to distinguish between the real and the unreal. That is the rant for the day. That is the 10th meiotic principle. We done did all 10 meiotic principles. We done did all 7 of the hermetic principles. We done did all 7 of the meiotic principles. We did all 7 of the player pyramid. We did all 7 of the Nguzi Saba. We're going to do next, I think we're going to work and we're going to move into the M7, which is a variation of the Nguzi Saba, but it allows us to just spend a little bit more time on it because we have to go on and start really spending time on exploring the ideas of what we are building, right? Building out the ideas, giving people, as my older brother would say, Brother Greg Carr, he would say points of entry into exploring what we do at Geometry Journey, and not only just in Geometry Journey, but in the culture as a whole. All right? But today we're going to talk about being able to distinguish the real from the unreal. And I think some of y'all might get your feelings hurt just a little bit, right? Because this one really operates in the world because when you dispense of those things that are not as real as you thought they were, it kind of gives you a certain power that none of these other principles, none of them give you. This idea,
I haven't really woken up until I've had my McDonald's breakfast deal. And I know this is true because before breakfast, I put my phone in the refrigerator and couldn't find the keys that were already in my hand.
Nothing gets the morning going like the first sip of an iced coffee. Get any size and any flavor for 99 cents until 11 a.m. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
virtue, this understanding frees you in a way that none of the other ones can free you in. And it allows you to cut straight to the point. But please understand that when you cut straight to the point, you become the focus of people's anger, the focus of people's hate. Right? Because as much as we want it, most people don't want to see the real. They want to see the truth from their cultural perspective. Like I said, I'm just pointing out the fact. Right and wrong truth and a lot of that shit, it depends on the cultural context that people are coming from in a lot of in a lot of the times, right? And a lot of people don't want to deal with it. Even the most cultural ones that might look like you, that might wear the same stuff you wear, might have the kufis on and all that. They might not even want to deal with what's real. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I said, one of the reasons, Brother Hatim, I never got into the African garb outside of special occasions, and I got very little of it for special occasions, was because it didn't fit the cultural context. It didn't fit the cultural time. It didn't fit into the time and space in which I was existing. And it also went against some of the other ideas, because I had people in my life, and then we'll get to the rant because I'm going to cut a lot of this off. I had a lot of people around me that were grasping at ancient ways that produce absolutely nothing for them in modern times. Do you understand me? Like Brother Kwame come up with a point where he says, what's the term he used? Kwame used a term that, you know what I'm saying, it has to be usable. Whatever wisdom we has to be applicable to this time. And at least if we can't apply it and make it useful, it can't take away from what we have in this space and time right now. And I feel some people, I mean, even in college, I would look at some people, and the way, and please don't get mad at me, the way we looked at ancient cultures, we raised them up so high, right, that we could get absolutely nothing from it. And that's just my perspective. That's this all Brother Hatim. That's not Giame. This is Brother Hatim. I would see people raising up ancient cultures, right? They would just totally switch. You know, I'm gonna be Yoruba. I'm gonna be Kemetic. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I even got caught up into some of that. And I'm like, that's beautiful, but is that truth? It better yet, is that right? Now, is that right? Now, because we just talked about being able to cultivate the ability to distinguish right and wrong. And I had to ask myself the question, is that right now? Right? I mean, is that a reasonable question? Would that be a reasonable question? Right? But anyway, I'm not gonna digress that far into all that. We're gonna talk about that at the rant, then we're gonna go and pour for this moment, get it popping off. We're gonna start getting Gina ready so she could do her premiere show, because matter of fact, I think we're gonna advertise that pretty big. I wanna put some out for Miss Gina, so you know what I'm saying? So she get her people up in here and y'all can support her on that morning and get her ready for her time, for her 10 to 15 minutes to shine. And I want to see, because she pretty good at imitating me. I want to see what she going to do. So on Black Family Day, also known as Thanksgiving Day, you know what I'm saying, on that morning or in that evening, whenever she decides she want to do it, we're going to have Miss Gina get up on here and she's going to do the broadcast with her co-host, Miss Sasha Mosh. And if Sasha Mosh is strong enough in her objection to not having her day, she could go on and do her own. She could do it following. Or maybe I might give Sasha Mosh Christmas Day. I don't know. But anyway. So here we go. I'm about to cut these off. We're going over to GNJ.media. Come over and join us at GNJ.media. Family, if you are listening to this and you miss the morning toast, it happens during the weekdays. Doing Umoja, Kujishakli, Ujima, Ujama, and Nia. It happens somewhere between 6:45 and 7:45. Somewhere in there. Right? Or let's say 6:45 and 8 a.m. On the weekends, you catch me when you can. I'm just trying to let y'all know. Catch me when you can. Right? This is how, but we are building here, Gianni Journey. I just got done with one of my mindset meetings, and I am really, really hyped about what we're doing in there. And also, I'm hyped about the 21-week training that we are developing as far as Giami, to get people ready to either join Giami or to build your own tribe. Because some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, some of y'all ain't going to, some of y'all going to come be like, you're going to be wanting to run shit. And, what we're going to advise you to do is, run your shit over there. You just need the structure of building the tribe. We can't bring your disruptive ass up into the mix we got. You take your ass over there. Go, y'all. You do the whatever you gonna call it over there. Y'all could be the Shango tribe or whatever the fuck. Go over there. Move over there. I want to support you. I salute you. We good. Let's do some projects together. But some of us, y'all know how it is. But anyway, we're gonna teach you how to do that. See, because all success, right? Because people see, and this is what y'all need to get into this real piece, right? Because what I want to kind of break down is real from the unreal, right? We need to, and I'm not gonna be able to go super, because I'm not a philosopher, right? But it's some shit that we can see, right? In right now, in the world right now, that we can see is some unreal bullshit, right? This whole, because like, for example, I'm hearing a lot of people come with this individual achievement talk bullshit. And I just want y'all to know, and that's from my perspective. It's bullshit. Why is that, Brother Hatim? Why do you say that, Brother Hatim? I say that because of this. Everything that white supremacy has built itself upon has been built up upon them working together to the demise of other groups. And now that they are at the top, they want to talk about individualism and individual choice and individual and operating as individuals. And they act like it was the individual that got them in a place where they are right now. See, what you start to find out about, and when we start talking about real from the unreal, and I want y'all to start being able, because you got to see through the veil. What you start seeing is that people, when they get up at the top and they start getting lazy and they start getting fat, and and they don't want to give up anything, they no longer want the shit that they practiced to get to where they were, to be accessible to other people. So we want violence illegal. Violence is illegal and is uncivilized. So we need to go and set up a system where we could teach you that being violent is antithetical to Western civilization. And Western civilization was not built up on violence, but it was built up on logic and reasoning and philosophy that came from, well, we can't really say it's Europe, but we're going to say from the Mediterranean that flowed down through to us through the Greek civilization, who were some of the most violent motherfuckers on the planet, through the Romans, who were the most, damn near the most violent motherfuckers on the planet, all the way down to us. And all of a sudden, now violence is wrong when it was violence that allowed them to maintain and build up what it was that they had. When it was tribes that built up everything that they have. As a matter of fact, a lot of the major businesses right now, whether y'all want to admit them or not, they call themselves corporations. They call themselves LLCs and all this shit. All that is legal verbiage for the term tribe. Nobody wants to accept this. Nobody want to, you see, but this is where it gets when you start looking at the real from the unreal. You got a whole bunch of unreal shit being taught to you that you got to get through so that you can put yourself in a position that you need to be in for your children's sake. See, when we start talking about future generations, we have to start learning to look at the real, separate the real from the unreal. But hey, we're going to get into that. I'm about to get up off of here. I'm switching over to GNJ.media. Come on over to GNJ.media so y'all can hear my rant. You can wait till tomorrow at 12 noon where we'll put it on all platforms for possibly one time, right? And then after that, it'll be, you be in the cloud somewhere, and you might be able to get it, you know. It will be an NFT soon. Listen, I ain't playing. Y'all think Brother Hatim is playing. All this shit that y'all see us doing right now, right? All 5,000 of the podcasts, and actually I got about 10,000 somewhere around there, and all of the new ones, all that shit's gonna be, watch. Just mark my words. But anyway, so we going over to GNJ.media. Let me go on and all right, we gone. GNJ.media, you heard it here. Family, I want to make sure that are you here? Are you sitting? Are you comfortable? Because we need to talk about the real from the unreal. We need to talk about the last virtue in that list of virtues that have come down to us, that we were able to get, that we were blessed to get, right? Because these are the virtues that you will see of the initiates. You will see that the initiates will be able to apply these principles, these virtues in their life, and they lived by them. And these virtues allowed these individuals to develop science to a high level, to develop mathematical skills to a high level, to develop performance skills to a high level, to develop musical skills to a high level.
University of Maryland Global Campus was established to bring a respected state university education to working adults at home and abroad. 70 years ago, we sent professors overseas to educate service members and their families on military installations and on the front lines. Today, we're online because that's where working adults need us, that's where you need us. We'll support your commitment to being a successful student with services that fit your lifestyle, and we offer more than 90 programs and specializations for where you are and where you want to be. University of Maryland University College is now University of Maryland Global Campus. We go the distance because times have changed, but what we're made for hasn't. UMGC offers online support for veterans, including resources at the Veterans Resource Center, no-cost digital materials replacing most textbooks, virtual advising, transfer credits, and lifetime career services. Speak to our dedicated military and veterans advisors who can help you find the right degree for your career path. Visit umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
At Busch Gardens Christmastown, rekindle the spirit of holiday traditions for you and your family. Delight in the wonder of over 10 million twinkling lights. Cherish the moments as you enjoy new holiday shows and visit Santa and Rudolph. And immerse yourself in a world transformed by the season at the world's most beautiful theme park. The holidays shine brightest at Busch Gardens Christmastown. Select dates through January 2nd. Right now, it's the best deal of the season. Save over 50% with tickets as low as $24.99. Restrictions apply.
To where they was able to promote civilizations all over the world, right? Check this out, right? Real from the unreal. And I just want y'all to think about this, right? Because I know a lot of y'all be like, Brother Hatim, this goes contrary to everything you talk about. Because you talk about myths all the goddamn time. The myth was the veil that we put around the real, right? As mythologists, the myths and myth creators is the veil that we put around the truth so that individuals can have at least a focus point to try to get it, because the what's real is so far away from so many people's lives, because we get caught up into shit. Because let me tell you something, right? When it comes to real, let me give you the real. Space and time. Oh, hold on. I ain't even signed it off. Anime, if you would, baby, please. Anime, if you would, give me the horn. Thank you very much. Got my theme music, please. The timer is off. I'm at 9 minutes and 58.7. Let me give you the real. A lot of you that's been listening, y'all understood what I say, what I just said. So I'm going to repeat it for those who are new to space and time. All the other shit that we struggling with is fillers. Space and time. Everything else between those are fillers. It's filling in the space and taking up our time. Right? Now, when you become a master in the system, and you could go on and actually not only grasp it, but you could feel it on all 5 parts of your being. You can feel it in your intuition, and you can experience it in your intuition. You can experience it in your mental. You can experience it in your emotional. You can experience it in your spiritual, and you can learn to recognize this in your physical. This virtue by itself will make you unstoppable. Listen. Because remember, I said space and time. Now I want you to think about this. Everything else is a filler but in the space, and it takes up your time. What is the major thing that is used to hold us hostage here? To hold us hostage in this worldview, right? For a lot of us, it's a fear of death. Is that real? See, and I want y'all to think about this as daily toasters with me. I want y'all to be honest. We need to be honest about this, because we're not what we should be. Think about this. If space and time are what's real, and everything else is a filler, death is within space and time. So the question I got to ask you, does death fall on the real side of the ledger or the unreal side of the ledger? Because the virtue that we are talking about today say, I must learn. It says, I must cultivate the ability to distinguish between the real and the unreal. And the thing that has been motivating us through time, I have to ask the question, is it real? Death. I'm just throwing it out there. See, because this is the type of stuff that this virtue gets you to start to discuss. Because if death is real, then you have every reason to fear, because this is your only chance. This is your only life. This is it. But if it's not, it's not real, and you're able to realize that, and you're able to grasp, because it's more than just knowing. See, because a lot of people be like, they think you could change people's mind, and I be arguing with people about this shit. You don't change people's mind with facts and figures, right? Facts and figures can help, but you got to get them emotionally attached to it. And we are emotionally attached to our life. We are psychically and mentally attached to our lives. But we're not mentally and emotionally attached to the principles. I can memorize them and I can recite them, but I am not moved by them. They are just things that I can use to get pussy. Oh yes. Oh yes. I had a conversation with a brother over the weekend, Mac brother, Giammi man, right? From old school Giammi man, right? They do exist. And he told me about one of our sisters, one of the goddesses, right? And he told me that she told him. Wait. I'm going on an unreal rumor that when she hooked up with this guy, he ended up conceiving a seed, that he had all of the right lingo. He had the right lingo. He had the right books. And it fooled her because Brother Hatim did not cultivate the ability nor share the ability to cultivate the ability to distinguish between the real and the unreal. My fault. I fucked up. Messed up somebody's life. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me. We have individuals who are not attached to the information. They are not emotionally invested in the information. They are not mentally invested. Well, they might be mentally invested, but they're not spiritually invested in the information. They're not intuitionally invested in the information, so they can't get anything out of the information because the information is not moving their life. And when you plug into this one, the real from the unreal, you really start to see what is going on. You see that we are in a game. It's a damn game. And because we have forgot what our ancestors have taught us, we get lost in the game. When I set up a system, see, because I want y'all to understand this, the system does more than protect the culture. It actually protects the culture, but at the same time, it protects you. What do you mean, Brother Hatim? Because the culture, it strives to protect itself, and in protecting itself, it protects the people that propagate the culture. And the people that propagates the culture allow the culture to continue to exist. So if you come from a culture that talks about that death is not the end, and that in a sense you get to come back, then why in the hell are you scared of a culture that believes that their one life is the end? We're dealing with a culture that believes, or at least makes you think that they believe that death is the end. And because they have educated you into believing that, you believe that death is something that is real, and it limits you. Now, hold on, let's go to another one of the fantasies, because I don't want y'all running out here being suicidal, right? I'm just throwing that out there as an example, something to think about. And you don't have to agree with me. We don't have to agree. I just want you to think. I don't give a damn. Now, let's go to another example. So I'm getting up this morning, and of course I'm doing my research for the show and for future shows, whatever pops up. So one of the commentators that I listen to is talking about this whole movement where people are deciding to just check out of society. Just check out. Right? Especially after this pandemic thing. They just decided that they no longer are going to deal with this bullshit. I'm just going to chill. And people are coming up with all types of reasons that you need to stay involved. And they're coming up with all types of reasons that you need to stay at work. And then they throw because the ultimate card is, if you don't work, you don't eat. And if you don't eat, you're going to die. And some people have had time to sit back and be like, fuck it. Why am I going to continue my existence to survive, to hang on? So they just laying down. They staying asleep. They reading books. They sitting on porches. You know what I'm saying? They pursuing their dreams. They playing games. It's a whole segment of the population that has seen what's real. The only real thing I got is space and time. And rather than give my time to a corporation that is not going to appreciate what I give them and they give me pennies, I prefer to do something else with my time and maintain as much space as I need so that I can be as comfortable as I can be. People are seeing through the illusions. See, that's what's happening now. This is why I want y'all to think about this. There is a whole nother wave of this COVID thing. But society is not shutting down. Society is not stressed about it. What? Hold on, we just shut down the whole world. Now you tell me there's a more contagious version of this shit. And they're not shutting down. Why? Because now they realize the oops in the matter. The oops in the matter is that a lot of you have been able to experience what freedom is. Even though freedom may be illusion. Because let me say this one thing about the real and the unreal. Being able to distinguish between the real and the unreal. Those individuals that was initiated into the societies learned to distinguish the real from the unreal. Not because the unreal is not good, but they were able to distinguish in their view whether that unreal was good for the society or not good for the society. And they were able to structure real and unreal concepts to help guide society, because we have unreal concepts that keeps us safe. So we have to learn how to distinguish those and which ones we need to propagate, which ones we need to throw away because they're not real. But many of us, we just hang on to shit. We hanging on to it because our parents hung on to it. We hanging on to it because our grandparents hung on to it. We're hanging on to beliefs and ideas just because the rest of the world said that we need to hang on to it. But the question we have to ask, is this real for us? I mean, because it's like this. Real means that regardless of what's going on around it, it always exists. Time always exists. Space, unless we give all of ours up, always exists. And even if we give all ours up, space is still out there because other people are still fighting for it. You know what I'm saying? There's other concepts out there too. I'm quite sure Kwame is going to be able to break down some of that. But I just wanted to share my thoughts on this virtue. And this is the last virtue of my 10 minutes are up. I had my little rant. And what I am going to say is, anime, if you would, please. And I want to hear my theme music. You goddamn right. Hold on, family. And as we say in Giame, class dismissed. Now get the hell up out my classroom. All right, family. If you would, gather round. Because I have to go and let you know. Those of you that want to add your ancestors to the list, they're like, Brother Hatim, how I add my ancestors to the list? You know what I'm saying? That y'all be toasting on a daily basis at 5:45. I like being able to say that 5:45. I might need to change it. That number, it brings us to a 5. Fives are cool, so I'm gonna leave it at a 5. But anyway, that y'all do at 5:45, Brother Hot Tip. You know what I'm saying? How do I get my ancestors on that list? Hold on, Cultivate 2. I'm gonna put just Cultivate 2. Oh, there we go. All right, how do I get my ancestors on the list? Very simple. A simple process. I've been telling y'all every day. Listen. All you got to do. You ready? All you got to do is go to gnj.media, join our email list. Get on our email list, right? Get on the email list. We need to get as many people come to the email list as possible, right? And once you're on the email list, I send out an email every morning letting you know, or every day letting you know when the show is going to start, what shows we got. And then sometimes I send extra gifts for those supporters and send extra stuff out to those people that are, because, not everybody takes advantage of what we got here at G&J.media. But anyway, I send it out. Now, with that, once you get an email from me, you are able to reply. When you reply, it comes straight to my email box. And I look through my email box. I'm looking for words like ancestors. I'm looking for the toast list. I'm looking for, I watch the Ujima Toast or the Ujima Toast, and I want to add my ancestor. And if you put ancestor in the subject line or in the title of the email, it will make it a lot easier for me, and you can go and put your ancestors. Now, I'm going to ask that you be mindful of the fact that other people got ancestors that they want to add to the list. So please, 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 don't be long-winded. All right? Don't be greedy. Save some space for some of your cousins, Pookie and them. You understand? Pookie and them got people they want to lift up too. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Right? So be mindful. Don't send me all the ancestors. Because some people be sending me ancestors they never saw before. I just heard their names. You know what I'm saying? Send me those ancestors, those personal ancestors that's really had an effect on your life. So, here we go. We lift up our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call it Creator. Lift up the glass. We salute that Creator and we say, Ashe. Now, family, we lift up all of our personal ancestors. Now, y'all already know, at 5:45 a.m., we do the toast for our personal ancestors. And that pops off every day at gnj.media and actually all of the social media websites. And if you want to hit us through that, but the best way, actually, I'm going to put it like this. Now, I'm moving to this. The only way to get your ancestors on the list is to be on our email list. Right? If you ain't on our email list, blah, 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 corresponding with us, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like I said. Matter of fact, I'm not even going through the other ways. Now, you can communicate with us about other things on the other pieces, but the email list is the best and the major way that you're going to get your ancestors on the list. But anyway, so we lift up our glass to our personal ancestors, and I will renew the list once a week when I do the show on the weekend. We lift up our glass, we salute those ancestors, and we say, Ashe. Our personal ancestors. From there, family, we move to why we're here this morning. We're here to lift up this morning. Right now, we are on Ujima family. It is important that we recognize our power in the moment. Our ancestors have trusted us, right? We decided that we wanted to come during this day and time to bring what it is you're supposed to bring to the world. And we're supposed to expand our space and time so that when we hand it off to the next generation, they will have enough space and time to operate in. That is the challenge for us. That is the challenge for us, right? We need to understand. We need to work together to make it so. You understand what I'm saying? So, we lift up our glass, right? We salute this moment. We salute the power in this moment. And we call it Ujima. We are in the moment of Ujima right now, right? And I want to send shouts out to all the Ujima born and all the Ujima babies. Also, we make this clear. So, Ujima, for those that don't speak the language, I want you to open up your reticular formation first. I want you to seek out Ujima. I want you to talk about Ujima. I want you to lift up Ujima. I want you to take a picture of Ujima. I want you to write poems about Ujima. You know what I'm saying? I want you to do all types of creative shit. Create a meal and requiring some type of Ujima. However you do it, we got to practice our principles and we got to bring them to life and we got to start talking about them, even if it makes people feel uncomfortable. It don't make a difference. We got to do our thing because everybody is doing their thing. Why you not doing yours? Why we not doing ours? Why our thing make people feel a little bit more uncomfortable and we can't do it? Stop being a punk. You know what I'm saying? That those things, those barriers that might be rising up against us, are they real or are they unreal? They got real consequences, Brother Hatim. Do they? For real? Okay. But that's something, it's a thought for us to ponder, right? And is there a way for us to get rid of some of these fake illusions or fake, this unreal shit that confronts us? But that's another conversation for another day. For those that don't speak the language, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. The Modic principle for the day is righteousness. The M7 is respect. The color is blue, right? Speaking of blue, y'all see that today is Blunt Talk, the Blunt Talk Show day. Blue is the color. Vibration. It's a hermetic law. We talked about that. Male name for the day is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. We lift up our glass. We salute the power in this moment. And we pledge to take responsibility for this moment. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, where we going, Brother Hot Tim? From there, we're lifting up our glass. And we saluting our children's children on to infinity. We lifting up our glass, we saluting them, and we saying, man, I can't wait to see what they do with the time and space that we leave them. I really can't. And hopefully, we leave them with more than we started with. Because some of y'all just giving away their space. Some of y'all giving away their time. Yo, universal asses. I'm lifting up the glass. And we're going to salute. And we're going to say, Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. This is Brother Hot Tim. Guess what? I'm out of here.
Mr. Diddy.
Y'all have a great day.
All right, we're here with Nina, who is hosting a little Tuesday get-together.
And she has gone all out.
Yep, she's done the fancy charcuterie thing.
Look at those solid maple serving boards.
So classy.
And those gold rim side plates? Gorgeous.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And she got it all at Marshall's for way less.
Even the cheese?
No, not the cheese, but that to die for sequin top.
Marshall's?
Yep, Marshall's. Fabulous brands.
Feel good prices.